In this short video, I will show you how you can use the project management capabilities of Intland Retina to manage the development of your products combining different methodologies, how to plan your activities properly, and how to keep track of your team's progress and the important KPIs. To be able to demonstrate that, I'm using a hybrid project in which I'm combining two development streams, a hardware development stream in which I do manage requirements, architecture, and the hardware tasks, and also the software development lifecycle, including the requirements, user stories, and their tasks, and of course the change requests. To visualize that, within the project plan, we do have a separate stream for the hardware development, in which I see that currently I have still a bit of time to complete and to reach the final milestone and put my product out in the market. And when I look into the details of this development stream, I get to see the definition phase, design phase, implementation phase, verification, validation, and at last the maintenance and operations phases listed as per the Waterfall model. Now, if I wanted to show you the other lifecycle for the software parts, you see here that looking into the details within the software development stream, we work with releases and also sprints underneath these releases. Now, looking into the details furthermore, you see that within these two sub-sprints, we have planned and committed 25 story points and in total 41 work items, and out of those 5 have been completed. Therefore, I see these percentages showing me the progress. Now, for project managers and Scrum Masters, there's a pretty useful view called the planner view. Within the planner, you can easily get to see what's in your product backlog by selecting different views, either by selecting default ones and also creating yours. Now I'm looking at the work package planner view, in which I get to see the tasks, change requests, and bugs grouped by high-level requirements. And I can pick up those tasks and assign those add those tasks to the backlog of each and every release using this drag and drop functionality. Not only I can use the product backlog for the planning, but when I switch over the content of my first release, this is where I get to see these tasks here now one by one. These tasks can be then assigned to a specific sprint, and within the scope of a sprint, I can actually start the prioritization. So when I'm looking into the content of a sprint, I see the ranking for these tasks, and by changing these rankings and these ordering, then this would appear as for the assigned to developers as a prioritized list, so they will have to follow this this sequence defined by the PMs and Scrum Masters. Now, you see that these tasks have been assigned to people. Now, this is also something that with the drag and drop support, you can take ownership of your tasks. So for instance, I'm responsible for these 2 tasks. Therefore, I'm taking the ownership by doing these drag and drop actions. And here on the right hand side, under the assign to column, I get to see my name appearing. Here, in case you were wondering what's included in this task, I can always check out the details by clicking on the work item, and that's where I can browse the details of that on the right hand side, including the timeline relations that might be meaningful. And then switching over to the Kanban board, I actually get to see those tasks that have been assigned to me. So here I can also just narrow down the scope to the tasks that have been assigned to me, and these are the tasks that are currently in progress. So let me just take these, drag those, and mark those as completed because I completed those tasks. Once I completed those tasks and then I navigate back to the statistics of my first release, I get to see that there has been some progress in the number of story points completed. So this really shows the overall progress for the managers. You can have further insights by looking into the details, what's included in this particular release and its sprints. So looking and scrolling further down and looking into the content of the first sprint, you will see the list of items in a prioritized order. with their workflow status and also some additional information like the assigned to people. And on the right hand side, it's pretty easy to search for those items that are with the highest priority, so you can really get to see those and take immediate actions. Apart from that, to analyze the data what's there, by looking into the right hand side statistics, you get to see who's involved in this project, including the number of assigned work items and the cumulative number of story points.